tales of every age. Wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see. It's our world of Halloween. Oh, this is Halloween, this is Halloween. Pumpkins scream in the dead of night. This is Halloween, everybody make a scene. Trick or treat till the neighbor's gonna die of fright.
Hello, I'm the reviewer. You review it, I review you. This is my partner, Mr. It. Patreon request today, Zenith and Diamanda Hagan's review of Saw. Can we show this on YouTube?
The mistress would like to speak to you. She has a special plan for you today.
Are we sure we can show this on YouTube?
Can I at least change first? I'm not a big fan of being soaking wet in front of dictators.
God damn it.
Don't worry about that. You'll find your clothes to be immediately dry. This is in reference to Adam in Saw 1 having his clothes immediately dry after he got out of the bathtub.
Okay, on the one hand, I guess I appreciate being put in the know, but on the other...
If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke!
I mean, being inexplicably dry is a common movie trope. Do we really need clarification?
She must suffer the way I have suffered. Hit her with a DVD!
Gladly, mistress.
You monster.
Confess! Confess!
Jigsaw, have you seen it?
Seen what?
Saw!
Don't you fucking correct my grammar!
I don't know. Meme.
Well, I can't decide whether I should laugh at your misfortune or be pissed off that I didn't think of that as a coercion method for Afghanistan. Note to self, build giant garbage disposal and disguise it as a vacation home for my minions.
You think Hagan and Count Jacula ever did a crossover? I feel like they'd get along great. Meme.
Saw was never intended to create a horror franchise.
I mean, few films are. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure Hollywood is always looking for new franchises to milk for all they're worth, but I feel like most filmmakers don't really count on that.
The film opens up on a person completely submerged in a bathtub as a key floats above his head. I take it this was your inspiration for my own kidnapping.
Okay, I was on the fence about explaining the reference before, but now you're over-explaining it.
Yeah, the sound design can be a bit distracting at times. It does help build the atmosphere of tension, but did we really need that gunshot? I'm pretty sure we can put 2 and 2 together.
Nobody said there'd be math!
That could be anyone for all we know. My money's on Billy Crystal.
Why?
Granted, that doesn't tell us much, but it does foreshadow that he's hiding something. Gordon told us his full name from the get-go, and it took a while for Adam to reveal just his first name. There's something suspicious going on here, and we don't know what.
Or that he, quite understandably, doesn't trust the other guy as far as he can throw him. Me.
Gordon goes on to say that their kidnapper could have killed them by now, but they're still alive. That means they must want something from the two of them. I'm not sure about that, Gordy. I mean, I kidnap people all the time and stick them in death pits for fun.
So what you want from them is entertainment.
Horror movies look way better on VHS.
Why? Because you can barely see it?
Wait a minute, I thought this was supposed to be Saw 1. Why are there 2 Saws?
I thought Zenith said there were no plans for a franchise.
Oh, so Jigsaw's taking inspiration from Mad Max. I look forward to the 3rd film where they go beyond Thunderdome.
Great, I'm already having trouble keeping count between Linkara and Spoonie. Now I gotta add Hagan into the mix?
We are shown sped-up versions of the victims trying to escape and snapshots of what happens afterwards, but we aren't ever shown a lot of gore in this film.
Oh, thank God.
He was drugged so that he was awake, but he couldn't feel anything, and even so, that's stone-cold murder right there. Also, it would have been far better if he could feel but not move, as that's a far more horrifying concept.
Should I be concerned that you're giving advice for how to make torture more horrifying?
She did this entire scene while running a fever and still sold every second of it.
Honestly, her condition probably helped sell the scene, but God, I hope she wasn't forced to.
Wouldn't that just suck? After all of this, his wife and daughter were just watching scary movies at home, waiting for Gordon to return from work. That would just be awful. God, that's cruel.
Now you're thinking that's a cruel twist I can get behind.
Don't give Hagan any ideas!
Note to self, shotgun trap for minions, but instead of just a row, we've a room full of shotguns. Anyone who wants to ride shotgun will instead be brought to the shotgun room.
Okay, unless your minions are of the illumination variety, i.e. damn near indestructible and presumably multiply via mitosis, is it really in your best interest to be constantly murdering them?
So, how does nobody find the massive amounts of blood he must have left behind and used it to determine his identity? Unless he has someone working for him on the police force tampering with evidence, this seems like a major plot hole.
Given the shit he pulls off, that wouldn't surprise me.
Elways is overcome by anger and grief when seeing the photo of his kidnapped family, and bravely considers poisoning Adam with a cigarette. Honestly, I would have done it sooner. Adam is a fucking tool.
True, but you are also literal evil.
It makes Teddy seem bearable by comparison.
Mistress, that's not very nice. Everyone loves Teddy.
I only keep you around because the audience likes you, but I can clone you, kill that clone, and make you clean up your own entrails.
Okay, I redact my earlier statement about your minions, but that's still fucked up.
Out of desperation, he makes a tourniquet out of his shirt because to saw off his own leg. Oh, I get it. That's why the movie's called Saw. Cause we just saw it. Clever.
I am too busy cringing at the visual to be angry about the pun.
Seeing it get inferior sequels year in and year out was wonderful. It was like the 80s again.
Huh. Most people hate over-sequelization.
Yes, there were some things that they didn't catch, but ultimately this film is great.
You know, given the twist in the movie, I'm surprised that Hagan wasn't the minion the whole time. Actually, it turns out that the minion was really blackmailing Hagan to do the review, and the minion's true identity is Mikey Insanity, working with/for Linkara. What?
With Hagan out of the way, together with Teddy, we shall take over Afghanistan, and soon, all minions will be mine.
I mean, better you than her.
Why do you even want that anyway?
It's step one of my plan.
What plan? To take over the world?
Of course! No. It's actually my plan to make Linsano the Pope. It's a whole thing.
Well, Linsano did bring peace to an entire dimension as its president, so who knows what good he could accomplish as the Pope. This video was fine. Well, it was a fairly good breakdown of what makes the original Saw a classic, with some nitpicks here and there. I personally wasn't too big on most of the jokes made. I'm the Reviewer. You review it, I review you.